Chapter 1. "Hurry up, Katy," Jake Crosby called out as he took a wet tennis ball from his aged lab Scout. "We won't have enough time to build a fire and roast marshmallows if we don't get going." "What am I thinking?" he told himself. "You can't hurry a 9-year-old." Katy had really taken an interest in the outdoors. She loved to hunt and fish and found fun in the smallest things. She would giggle for hours playing with crappy minnows or crickets. Katy had killed her first deer at 7, making a perfect shot on a small buck. This qualified her as a full-fledged member of the hunting fraternity, or maybe sorority. Anyway, she loved to go with her dad, and Jake gladly modified his hunting habits to accommodate her. Introducing Katy to the sights and sounds of the woods was a pleasure, a blessing. Katy's motivation was to outdo the boys in her class. She relished this competition, and Jake did his part to make sure she was successful. By 8, she had caught several limits of rainbow trout and a boatload of bass, killed 4 deer, and been on several successful duck hunts. Jake was raising a tomboy, and he loved it. On this trip, he was hoping to call up a gobbling turkey. If it would walk up strutting and drumming and put on a show, Katy would be hooked. This weekend she was going to experience what turkey hunting was all about. Katy finally jerked open the front door and ran outside carrying her camo travel bag, 2 Beanie Babies, and an armful of books. She was a reader. Jake loved the way she looked. Her ponytail threaded through the back of a baseball cap. A cute tomboy. Jake smiled.
"Let's go, Dad. Are you ready yet?"
she teased.
"Can we play pool when we get there?"
"Sure. Have you got everything? Boots, head net, gloves?"
"Yes, sir,"
Katy replied politely, but rolled her eyes. Jake's wife Morgan walked out carrying Katy's lime green sleeping bag and a pink pillow.
"Please make sure she goes to the bathroom. Last time she didn't,"
she said with a little worry mixed with sarcasm. "Well, I asked her. She just didn't really like the facilities. It's not exactly the Hilton. But I'll make sure she goes. Don't you want to come?" he asked, already knowing the answer.
"No, I'm gonna rent a movie, curl up on the couch, and relax."
"We'll be home by lunchtime, and I'm betting we'll have a turkey. Don't worry about Katy. I'll take care of her. Tate's already there and we'll have the lights on and a fire built. She'll have a blast."
"When are you going to finish that flower bed in the backyard?"
Morgan asked, not caring if they killed a turkey. She hoped they didn't, because she knew Jake would claim it was Katy's first and would want to get it stuffed for display in the den. To Morgan, Jake's improvised trophy room already resembled a frozen zoo with all of his dead critters. The deer heads seemed to stare at her. The turkeys were hideously ugly. The ducks she could tolerate, but his full-mount bobcat made her sad. Why shoot a cat? She always wondered. Morgan hated hunting season. She hated deer season. She hated duck season. And then, just when things seemed to settle back down, spring turkey season rolled around, which she hated even more. She didn't really hate the sport. It just took up so much time, Jake's time that he should spend earning more money or making home improvements. Turkey hunting was especially exhausting for Jake because of the early hours. Turkey hunters operate like a clandestine cult, waking at obscene hours, painting their faces, and driving all over the country in the dark. The result, very little yard work got accomplished in the spring when it was most needed. While the neighbors were busy trimming bushes and mulching, Jake was either gone or asleep on the couch recovering from an early morning hunt. The reality was that their yard looked better than most. Jake somehow always found time to get it done. But Morgan couldn't recognize it. Every time she saw Jake lying on the couch, it was a huge source of resentment.
"If he's going to do something worthless, at least he could play golf like every other stockbroker in the world. Maybe he could make some deals on the course or at the 19th hole," she thought wistfully.
Even after 2 years of dating and 11 years of marriage, Morgan had not totally given up on trying to change him. She had just gotten better at tolerating him.